Assalamu alaikum. I'm Amina Noor, Muslim professional life coach. Today I want to talk to you about a question we often ask ourselves. So, do you often find yourself asking, the question, what's wrong with me? How come everyone else is doing so well and I'm not? Or why am I not good enough? Smart enough, confident enough, or why am I not like everyone else? So I've had clients tell me, I work with Muslim professional women, and I've had my clients tell me on a lot of occasions that they struggle to stay motivated because they are plagued with these thoughts about what is wrong with them. And it's affecting their relationships, it's affecting their business, their behaviour, their spirituality, and the level of motivation. And they tell themselves that they have this challenge, and because of this circumstance, others aren't supporting them, or life is just easier for others, and that the hardship and trials are the reasons, and they want to be in a better place, with their family, with their children, in their personal lives, with their relationships, and their business. But when we start to believe that there is something lacking inside of us, we're unable to move forward. So we reinforce this belief, by telling ourselves that I'm not made for it, I'm not designed for it, this isn't my direction, I don't think I can do it. And we start to feel low and really rubbish about ourselves. And sometimes this can last up to, a good few days, or, maybe even weeks. And we stop ourselves from progressing. And from doing, we're stopping ourselves from progressing in what we want to do. And we experience it as a heaviness in our heart, in our chest, and just this lack of motivation, this dullness within us, and it's weighing us down. And when we fall into this cycle of questioning ourselves in this way, we're wondering constantly, what's wrong with me? What is it that we're lacking? Why can't I do it? What is wrong with me? Why can't I do it? It creates a feeling of low self-worth, and we start to believe that we're actually not good enough, or even capable of doing that thing, regardless of the qualifications we've got under our belt, or the experience, or the knowledge. We start to believe we're not good enough. So how do you change all of this? How do you change this thinking, this mindset that something is wrong with you? This is how. So instead of asking the question, is there something wrong with me? Discard this thought completely. Discard it, throw it out of the window. Take a deep breath, calm your thoughts in your mind, and ask yourself instead, what is right with me? What is great about me? What am I good at? What do I love about myself? And at first, there may be a little bit of resistance, when you start doing this, and that's actually it's perfectly normal. But what you've got to realize is when you ask bad questions to yourself, they will always give you bad answers. So learn to ask yourself good questions. Take a look at yourself from a place of no judgment. We've been created, we haven't been created perfect. essentially. There is, there is no reason for us to even expect this of ourselves. If you, for instance, if you've made mistakes or, you know, something like that in the past, there is always istighfar, to wipe it out. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Ghaffar, the perpetual forgiver. So when, we've been taught through the sunnah of our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to ask for forgiveness. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to ask for it every single day. So if that's sort of holding us back, the fact that we're unable to forgive ourselves, we've got istighfar, there to, ask for forgiveness, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to, forgive us. And when we're doing that, when we ask and when we seek forgiveness from Allah, He subhanahu wa ta'ala increases us in rizq. So when you make mistakes or when you falter, turn back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when you do that, it's a sign of Iman. And it's in our nature to slip. We're not perfect. We do slip up every now and then. And it's all a part of the journey, is how it's meant to be. So tell yourself what to believe and make it become you. Tell yourself you're a great mum, a great wife, you're an amazing daughter, sister, colleague, a manager. Tell yourself all of those things. Tell yourself how amazing you are. Create that feeling of feeling fulfilled, excited, and doing more of what you're doing. Change what you're saying, from what is wrong with me to what is right with me. And then from there, build up the evidence from your own life, from the good things that you're doing. Make this your life, make this be you, and you decide who you are. So let me know if this resonates with you, what are your thoughts on this video, what comes up for you, and reach out to me, if you want to arrange a free 60-minute call to talk about this subject or any other challenge that you're experiencing. And also don't forget to invite others to the group, so they may benefit as well, inshallah. So I'll speak to you next time. Assalamu alaikum.